8:30 to 5, Saturday 8 to noon, closed on Saturday during the winter months.
Well, joining me in studio now, a couple of actors from Fulton High School. They're going to be putting on Clue this Friday and Saturday at the Fulton High School West Gym. We've got Lucas and Colin in studio with us. Find out a little bit about you. First of all, Lucas, you said you've been in a couple of different productions. What got you interested in doing this particular one?
So really, my brothers have always been in plays and everything, and growing up watching them, it was fun watching them just act and be their own person on stage. So I just figured, why not do that with myself and bring the side of me that people don't see out.
So now, are your older siblings, are they going to be there to watch you?
I think two of them will be.
Okay.
One of them is far away, so he won't be able to make it.
Okay. Colin, you told me that you've been involved since your freshman year in the theater. Talk about that.
Much like Lucas, my sister kind of forced me into doing a lot of the stage crew stuff. So I started there, and I started branching off into shows, and the more I got, the harder it was for me to quit. So now I'm just involved with as much as I can be.
You bring up an interesting point, working with the stage crew. Like I said, I've seen Clue. It was up at Timberlake Playhouse this past summer. Seems like a lot of slamming doors and different things going on. So how much work did you both have to do, Colin?
I've put in a lot of work. We have these rotating platforms on stage that we've been working on building. They weigh it feels like 1,000 pounds. So we put those up. Instead of having stationary doors, we put doors on wheels. During one of my classes, I just built those. We didn't have any plans. We just figured it out as we went along.
Interesting. And Lucas, what do you enjoy about putting together a stage?
Just working with my hands. I like working with my hands, so it's just a lot of fun doing that.
Let's talk about the roles you're going to be playing. Lucas, you are Colonel Mustard. Talk a little bit about that role.
So basically, obviously, he's a military colonel and isn't the brightest in the group. Sometimes when he's talking, it's just off topic and not really going along with what they're doing in that part of the play. But people say it's like me in real life, but I guess it's all right.
And Colin, you're going to be Wadsworth.
Yes, I am.
Talk about that.
He's a nice, proper British butler. He makes everything tidy. But deep down, he has a bit of a darker secret. He's not who he seems to be on the surface.
So I don't want to give anything away, but at Timberlake Playhouse, they had various endings to the show. Are you guys doing that, or are you just going to have one particular ending? Lucas?
Are we allowed to say?
Well, you don't have to tell how it ends, but will there be a variety of endings?
Yeah, there'll be a multiple.
Okay, very good. So here it is, Monday. Friday is opening night. How close are you guys? How comfortable are you with the opening night right now, Colin?
I feel pretty comfortable. I have most of my lines down. I feel like everything's going to go well.
All right. And Lucas, what's your comfort zone right now?
It's getting pretty good, but I feel like once Thursday night hits and realize that the show is the next day, it's starting to kick in. That nerves are going to kick in any minute now.
And a final question for both of you. Of course, you're going to be doing the production on stage in front of an audience for the first time on Friday. But then you get to come back on Saturday. What is the Saturday performance going to be like? What do you think as compared to the Friday? Colin?
I feel like we're going to have a lot more energy. We're going to feel happier about it because it's not the opening night. We're not as stressed.
And Lucas, what do you think? Second night as opposed to the first night?
Yeah, I can follow up on that. It's just nerves are not as much because now you're used to seeing faces in the crowd, so you know that you can actually do it without just freaking out on stage.
All right. So again, at the West Gym this Friday and Saturday, both nights. Doors open at 6:30, curtain at 7. Admission $8 for adults, $5 for the students. A lot of students going to be coming to this one. There are going to be some guys maybe making faces in the crowd trying to throw you off character.
Probably.
All right. Thank you both for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It's the biggest sales event of the year, November 22nd at Whimsical Wonders in Clinton. As part of Pink Friday, you'll save 35 to 50% off store-wide, excluding artist pieces. Plus, round up your purchases for the Howl Days with proceeds going to the Clinton Humane Society. Don't miss the Pink Friday savings November 22nd at Whimsical Wonders.